Rama Rama. Namaste everyone. Welcome you all to session 22 of Samskritasri Pathamala 2. We saw the sargas and vidhiling in the last class. We will continue and revise vidhiling, do some exercises, and then if we have time, we will do Rit Lakaraha also. Let us begin with Prathanam. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vikhnopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalaspatika Kritim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe Saraswati Namastestu Veena Pustakadharini Hamsavahanamaarudhe Vidyadanam Kurushvame. Subhashitam. Makshikaha Vranamichanti Vanamichanti Parthivaha Nichaha Kalahamichanti Shantimichanti Sadhavaha. The literal meaning is flies like wounds, that is, they are attracted to wounds and ulcers. Kings are attracted to the woods for hunting, for entertainment. Lowly people tend to engage in quarreling, whereas good people desire only peace of mind. So here we have Vranam Ichanti is Vranam Ichanti. And Parthivaha, it means kings. So we will do some Shabda Ratanam. Anybody wants to try, you can raise your hand. You want me to show you the Shabdas before, you can raise your hand. Vatsalam.
Namaskar, Bhaini. How are you? Hope you're feeling better now.
Yes.
Nice to see you back again.
Hello. Kim Shabda in?
Which Shabda should I say?
Kim Shabda in Pullinga, Strilinga and Napumsakalinga.
And Kim Shabda, where does it come under?
In Pullinga it is?
I found out my Shabda. Can I say that I'll just get back my book and come? Can I do the next one after somebody finishes? I'll come for next one.
Sure. Yeah. Sri Ranjani Mohan Ram.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Rama. Namaste.
Rama. Dhatu Rupani.
Not Dhatu Rupani. 1 second. I think the page got. Kim Shabda in all the three lingas.
Okay. Makaranta hai, Pullinga hai, Kim Shabda hai, Kaha, Kau, Ke, Kam, Ke, Kaha,
Kam, Kau,
Kam, Kau, Kaha,
Kan,
Kena, Kan, Kam, Kau, Kan, Kena, Kabhyam, Kabhihi,
Kaihi,
Kena, Kabhyam, Kaihi, Kasmai, Kabhyam, Kebhyah, Kasmat, Kabhyam, Kabhyah, Kasmat, Kabhyam, Kebhyah, Kasya, Kayoho, Kasam, Kesham, Kasmin, Kayoho, Keshu.
Then
Makaranta hai,
Strilinga.
Strilinga hai, Kim Shabda hai. का के काः काम के काः कया काभ्यं काभिः कस्यै काभ्यं काभ्यः कस्याः काभ्यं काभ्यः कस्याः कयोः कासां कस्मिन् कयोः कासु मकारान्तः मकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः किं शब्दः किं के कानि किं के कानि केन काभ्यं कैः कस्मै काभ्यं केभ्यः कस्मै काभ्यं केभ्यः कस्मात् काभ्यं केभ्यः कस्मिन् कयोः केषां कस्य कयोः केषां कस्मिन् कयोः केषु
Yes, उत्तम. धन्यवादः.
Thank you.
के पद्मा.
राम भगिनी.
राम. तत् शब्दः त्रिषु लिङ्गेषु.
दकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः तत् शब्दः सः तौते तं तौ तान् तेन ताभ्यां तैः तस्मै ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्मात् ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्य तयोः तेषां तस्मिन् तयोः तेषु. दकारान्तः स्त्रीलिङ्गः तत् शब्दः सा ते ताः तां ते ताः तया ताभ्यां ताभिः तस्यै ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्याः ताभ्यां तस्यै ताभ्यां ताभ्यः तस्याः ताभ्यां ताभ्यः तस्याः तयोः तासां तस्यां तयोः तासु.
नपुंसकलिङ्गे
दकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गे तत् शब्दः तत्ते तानि तेन ताभ्यां तैः तस्मै ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्मात् ताभ्यां तेभ्यः तस्य तयोः तेषां तस्मिन् तयोः तेषु.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.
रजनी भार्गव.
नमस्ते भगिनी.
नमस्ते.
दकारान्त एतत् पुल्लिङ्ग एतत् शब्दः एषः एतौ एते एतम् एनम् एतौ एनो एतौ एनौ एतान् एनान् एतेन एनेन एताभ्याम् एतैः एतस्मै एताभ्याम् एतेभ्यः एतस्मात् एताभ्याम् एतेभ्यः एतस्य एतयोः एनयोः एतेषाम् एतस्मिन् एतयोः एनयोः एतेषु. दकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्ग एतत् शब्द एषा एते एताः एताम् एनाम् एते एने एताः एनाः एतया एन्या एतेभ्याम् एताभिः एतस्यै
एताभिः
एताभ्याम् एताभिः एतस्यै एताभ्याम् एताभ्यः एतस्याः एताभ्याम् एताभ्यः एतस्याः एतयोः एनयोः एतसाम् एतासाम् एतस्याम् एतयोः एनयोः एतेषु एतासु. दकारान्त एतद् नपुंसकलिङ्ग शब्द एतद् एते एतानि एतत् एनत् एते एने एतानि एनानि एतेन एनेन एताभ्याम्
एनेन. The akara should be
एतेन yes एतेन एनेन एताभ्याम् एतैः एतस्मै एताभ्याम् एतेभ्यः एतस्मात् एताभ्याम् एतेभ्यः एतस्य एतयोः एनयोः तेषां एतस्मिन् एतयोः एनयोः एतेषु
सम्यक् धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः
Next is Dhatu Rupani. Koham. Koham V21124. Can you unmute yourself now?
श्रूयते वा?
हाँ.
धन्यवादः. कथ लट् लकार. It is दशम गण.
Yes.
Okay. कथयति कथयतः कथयन्ति. कथ धातोः लट् लकारः कथयति कथयतः कथयन्ति कथयसि कथयथः कथयथ कथयामि कथयाव कथयाम.
Yes, you can try the next one also. Drish dhatuhu lang lakarah.
दृष् धातुः लङ् लकारः. अपश्यत् अपश्यताम्.
Correct.
Correct?
Yes, absolutely.
अपश्यत् अपश्यताम् अपश्यताम् अपश्यन्.
Correct.
अपश्यत अपश्य अपश्यतम् अपश्य
अपश्यः अपश्यतम् अपश्यत.
अच्छा अपश्य अपश्यः अपश्यतम् अपश्यतः अपश्यत अपश्यानि
अपश्यम.
Sorry, अपश्यम अपश्याव अपश्याम.
Samyak.
Shall I repeat it again, please?
Sure.
अपश्यत अपश्यतम अपश्यन्.
अपश्यताम अपश्यन्.
Okay. अपश्यत.
Correct.
अपश्यत अपश्यताम अपश्यन्. अपश्यः अपश्यतम अपश्य अपश्यत.
Yes.
अपश्यत अपश्याम अपश्यम अपश्याव अपश्याम.
Samyak. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवाद. Shall I?
प्रकाश मोहिनी. लिख धातुः लोट लकार.
नमस्ते भगिनी. लिख धातु लोट लकार. लिखतु लिखतात लिखताम लिखन्तु. लिख लिखतम लिखत लिखानि लिखाव लिखाम.
So likha in Madhyama Purusha also has two forms. Likha likhatat likhatam likhatha.
लिख लिख लिखतम लिखत.
Likha likhatat. There are two forms in Ekavachana itself.
Yes,
Just like likhatu likhatat.
लिख लिखतात लिखतम लिखत.
Yes.
लिखानि लिखाव लिखामा.
Samyak. Can you try the vidhiling of bhu dhatuhu also? We learned vidhiling last time. You can attempt. If you have a problem, I'll help you.
भवेत् भवेताम भवेयुः.
Yes.
भवेः भवेतम भवेत्.
Bhaveta.
भवेतम भवेत. भवे भवेयम भवेव भवेम.
Samyak. Uttam. Dhanyavadah. So, we are seeing a couple of lakaras. Though it says Bhavishyat Kalaha, the Vidhiling lakara is a mood. It does not indicate a tense. It is a mood, conditional. it is the potential mode. So we saw the classification of the different lakaras: lat, lung, lung, lit, lut, and lit. So we will be seeing lit lakara next. But now we have seen lat lakara, which is nothing but the simple present tense. Lung lakara is the past. It is something which happened earlier than today, yesterday or before that. We use the lung lakara. And then we will be seeing the lit lakara soon, which is the samanya bhavishyat kala. So the lat lakara form will be pathati, lang lakara, apathat. This is just the prathama purusha ekavachana form. Then there are 4 lakaras which indicate mood. The first one of which we have seen, lot lakara, which is an order or a request, which is called pravartana. So this induces action. The form is pathatu. Vidhiling also we have seen. It is also a pravartana. It also indicates something that is possible to happen in the future. And the form is pathet. Ashirling we will not be seeing now. It is a benediction. And Rin lakara is the hetu madbhava, where there is no action, but it is a condition, which is called the conditional mode, which gets the form apathishyat. So this also we will be seeing after Rit lakara in the same course. So we saw that present tense is lat lakara, imperative mood is lot, and the past is lang lakara. But when we have to indicate something about which we are not sure, we use the vidhiling lakara. Vidhiling lakara is also used for some order or something that has to be done in a certain way. A general instruction is also indicated using vidhiling. So typically we use vidhiling for the possibility of something happening, or when there is an order or a request, or when there is a benediction. We rarely use vidhiling, not very frequently. Ramaha adya agached is a possible event, so we use vidhiling. Balaha pathan patheyuhu is, here we indicate that they should be reading their lessons. And in benediction, we have, as we see in our Shanti mantra, Paschit dukkabhag ma bhavet. May no one undergo suffering. So the forms are like this. For patha dhatuhu, pathet pathetam patheyuhu, pathehe pathetam patheta, patheyam patheva pathema. So the endings you can remember like this: eat, eatam, eehu, eehi, eatam, eeta, eeyam, eva, and ema. These are the terminations. So this will help you to make vidhiling forms of different dhatus. So here we see that either you add the eat, eatam directly, or you add the akara and then ikara, so that it becomes pathet. A and E becomes A. So for pib dhatu, if somebody wants to try, you can please raise your hand. Vatsala, do you want to try now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pibatam.
Pibet.
Pibet, pibeshu.
Pibetam, pibeyuhu.
Pibeyuhu.
Yes. Madhyama Purusha.
Madhyama Purusha will be pibe.
Pibehe.
Pibehe.
Pibetam.
Pibetam. Pibetam.
Yeah.
Pibet. Pibete, pibet,
Pibeta.
pibeta. Okay, pibeta.
Pibetam,
And
pibeta. Pibeyam,
pibeyam,
pibeva,
pibeva, and pibeshu.
pibema,
Pibemam. Okay,
pibeva, pibema.
pibema. One
So,
question. How
yes.
do we differentiate when it comes to vibhakti and this classification? When you saw about the mood, vidhilinga and the vibhakti, do they have any correlation?
No. See, this is for a dhatu. These are words of action. So they do not have different vibhaktis. We just have used forms of these dhatus in different purushas. Uttama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, and Prathama Purusha, and in Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana.
Okay, Vachana and only Purusha will be for the dhatus. And for the Nama Pada, it will be the Vibhaktis.
Correct.
Thank you.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
Krishna Narayan, Bhavini.
Namaste, Ram Ram.
Ram, namaste. Da or yat?
Yachet, or will it be Aichat? Yachet.
That is Lang Lakara. This is Vidhili. Yachet, you're right.
Yachet, Yachetam, Yacheyuhu, Yachehe, Yachetam, Yacheta,
yes.
Yacheyam, Yacheva, Yachema.
Yacheva, Yachema. Can you try the next one also, Bhavini?
Okay.
At.
At.
To roam around. Yes.
Roam around. Atet, Atetam, Ateyuhu, Atehe, Atetam, Ateta, Ateyam, Ateva, Atema.
Samyak. Uttam. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
Janvi Satish.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram. Patta.
Patet, patetam, pateyuhu, patehe, patetam, pateta, pateyam, pateva, patema.
So the homework was to try the forms, vidhiling forms of these dhatus. Can you try the gum dhatu?
Yes. Gam, gachati. Gache, gachedam, gacheyuhu, gachehe, gachetam, gacheta, gacheyam, gacheva, gachema.
Dhanyavad. Anne Marie.
Namaste.
Stha,
Tishtet, Tishtetam, Tishteyuhu, Tishtehe, Tishtetam, Tishteta, Tishteyam, Tishteva, Tishtema. Vada, Vadati. Vadet, Vadetam, Vadeyuhu, Vadehe, Vadetam, Vadeta, Vadeyam, Vadeva, Vadema.
Uttam. Dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavadah.
Amita Bhargava.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram.
Gai
Dhatu gayati.
To sing, yes.
Gayet gayetam gayeyuhu. Gayehe gayetam gayet. Gayeyam gayeva gayema.
Yes, only the first one is gayet.
Gayet.
Gayet, gayetam, gayeyu.
Gayetam gayeyu.
Can you try the next one? Chara.
Char dhatu charati. Charet charetam chareyuhu. Charehe charetam chareta. Chareyam chareva charema.
Tamam. Dhanyavadah. So we will practice some translation sentences. Anybody who wants to try can raise your hand. Shankarapuram Shri Priya.
Namaskar.
Ram. Namaste.
Madhavah, Neelakantha, Swagatam te. So, his Madhava is saying to Namaste. Swagatam is welcome. Welcome Neelakantha, he is saying. Neelakantah Agacha. Kiyad Duram Paryetam. So he's coming. Agacha. Neelakantha is coming, right? Agacha means
no, this is Lot Lakara.
He's coming.
No,
okay.
Neelakantha is no. Neelakantha says come. So he says come.
Come. Kiyad Duram Paryetam.
Here there's normally how much, but here it means a little. So let us go for a short walk, he's saying. So Duram is some distance, and Paryatema, actually in the textbook it is given Paryatema, but that is applicable only for Bahuvachana. Since there are only Madhava and Neelakantha, we say Paryateva. Come, let's go for a short walk, or let's walk for a short distance.
So, Kiyad Duram Paryateva. So,
Atati,
go for a short.
So the Atati, Dhatu in Vidhiling form is given here. This is the Uttama Purusha Dvivachana, Paryateva.
Madhavah, Sadhu, Mataha. Aham Neelakantena Saha Paryatitum Gachami. So he is informing to his mother. Mother, I am going for a walk with Neelakantha.
So the Sadhu, is his reply to Neelakantha. He says okay, and then he turns to his mother and says Mataha. Do you recognize the Sambodhana form of Matra Shabda? Mataha. I will go with Neelakantha for a short walk, or for a walk.
Mata. Astu. Takram Pitva Gachama. Gachatam. Shigram cha Pratyagachatam. So she's saying to take buttermilk, takram.
Yes.
Okay. Just drink this buttermilk and go. Takram Pitva Gachatam. Drink this buttermilk and go. Shigram cha Pratyagachatam. Come fast.
Yes. So both Gachatam and Pratyagachatam are in which lakara?
Gachatam. Tvam means it is lakara. Gachatam, gachetam, gachatam, gachetam.
Gachatam is the Madhyama Purusha Dvivachana form of Lot Lakara. So you both drink buttermilk and go, and then you come back soon. So this is an order. So we have used the Lot Lakara.
आं भगिनि नीलकण्ठः कथय कीदृशः ते विद्याभ्यासः tell me kathaya means tell me how
Yes.
is your studies going on
Excellent.
माधवः सम्यक् पठामि प्रतिदिनं पाठान् पठित्वैव शयनाय गच्छेयम् सम्यक् I am doing my studies good.
Yes.
Pratidinam paఠాన్ daily this every day after doing my studies I'll go for sleeping.
Okay. So here Pratidinam is every day. Pathyan is the lessons which have been taught. Pathan is the lessons. Pathan is the lessons which were taught. Patitva eva. We learned the tva pratyaya, right? Tva pratyaya is added to patitva eva. They have both been joined and you have patitva eva shayanaya gaccheyam. Shayanaya, here Shayanam is Napumsakalinga and Shayanaya is Chaturthi Vibhakti. So, Gaccheyam, I go to bed only after reading the lessons that were taught in school.
Okay. So we have to write this much big words for that this one. If we write after studying my lessons, I am going to bed. If we write it is not okay.
Here there is a word Pathyan, so we need to translate that as well. So the lessons which were taught.
Okay.
Patitva eva is
Yes.
having read.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Next one, Neelakanta. Complete this.
नीलकण्ठः कदा त्वं शयनात् उत्तिष्ठेः by what time you are waking up?
Correct. So Uttishthe again is Vidhiling Lakara, Madhyama Purusha Ekavachana. So what time do you get up? So since there is no certainty, every day there may be a different time of waking up. So he is asking it in Vidhiling Lakara.
माधवः प्रातः चतुर्थ्या होरायाम् उत्तिष्ठेयम् उत्थाय ईश्वरं स्मरेयम् ततः दन्तान् शालयेयम्.
Yes.
Chaturthya horaya means it is 4 a.m. in the morning.
Correct. Chaturthi is 4th hour. He's saying I get up at the 4th hour, which is nothing but at 4 o'clock.
4 a.m. Uttaya Ishwaram Smareyam. I will get up and pray Ishwar, pray God. Tataha dantang shaleyam. Then I will go for brushing.
Then I brush my teeth. Dantan kshalayeyam. So all this is in Vidhiling Lakara. And everything is in the future, everything is uncertain. So he's using the Vidhiling Lakara in all these sentences. So Utthaya is a form which you may not be familiar with. It is after having gotten up or after getting up. So it is the Lyap form, which is similar to the Ktwa form. So because we have the Upasarga Ut in front of the Dhatu Tishtha, we cannot use the Twa, we have to use the Lyap form. We will learn that later. But just know that it means having gotten up or after getting up. Uttama. So Neelakantha says, when do you get up? Madhava says, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Having woken up, I meditate on God. Then I brush my teeth. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Samyak Prayatnam Krita.
Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Krishna Narayan.
Namaste. Ram Ram. So okay. Neelakantha Pathan na patehe kim. You don't study or what?
Don't you read the lessons?
Okay. Madhavaha Sardha Panjamahora Paryantam Padheya. That is, I study after 5:30.
Paryantam is
After
it is the time limit up to 5:30 I read.
Up to 5:30 I read. Tataha snatva stotrani patitva kshiram pibeyam. Then I take bath, read some slokas and drink milk.
Yes.
Is it correct? Tataha
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Atrantare Ramadasaha Shivaguruhu cha mama griham agacheta. After that,
Atrantare is during that time or meanwhile.
Ramadas and Shivaguru come to my house.
Yes.
Neelakantaha. Kau tau Ramadasa Shivaguru. Who are Ramadasa and Shivaguru?
Yes.
Madhavaha. Prativeshikau Vayasyau Satirthyau. Vayam Sahaiva Ganitam Abhyasyema.
Yes.
Lekhyani cha likhema.
Yes. So
the second sentence I could understand.
Yes.
The first sentence I didn't get it. Prativeshika.
Prativeshika is a neighbor. Prativeshika is a neighbor. Okay. So they are both neighbors. Vayasyaha is a friend. You have seen this in the first book, Vayasyaha. So they are both friends. Satirthyo is they are both classmates also. So they are neighbors, friends as well as classmates. And
they are neighbors, friends as well as classmates. Vayam Sahaiva. Together we learn, we practice maths. Yes. And also write lessons or write lessons.
Whatever needs to be written is lekhyam. Yes. So whether it's the homework or lesson or whatever, we write. So we write, you can use a general term, homework or lessons.
Okay. So lekhyani here generally means homework.
Yes. What needs to be done is lekhyam.
Okay. So we together we do maths as well as do our homework.
Yes. You can try a few more sentences.
Okay. Neelakantaha. Yadavathi yuyam pateta. How long do you study?
Yes. So here is a question word. How long? So how much is kiyat? Avadhi is the time limit. So how much or how long do you study?
Madhavaha prayaha sarthanavamahoravadhi or hora paryantam padhema.
Yes.
That is prayaha is we have learned
almost that. Yes, almost
till 9:30. Till 9:30.
Yes.
We study. Neelakantaha. Tata. After that, is it after that? Then?
Yes.
Then?
Yes. Then or after that. Either of it is correct. Yes.
Madhavaha. Tataha tau swagriham gacheta. Then they go to their house. Bhuktva padhashalayau sajjau bhaveta. Padhashalayai sajjau bhaveta. Bhuktva is after eating.
Yes.
They get ready for school.
Yes. So Pathashalayai is in Chaturthi Vibhakti. So it indicates purpose. So they get ready for school.
Sajjau is
To be ready.
to be ready.
To be ready. Sajjaha, Sajj. It can be in different lingas and different vachanas. Here it is in Pullinga Dvivachana. Bhavetam. Bhavetam again is in
Bhavetam.
Bhavetam is Vidhiling Lakara. Again, Uttam Prathama Purusha Dvivachana.
Dvivachana. Okay. Bhavet, bhavetam. Like, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Ahamapi sajjo bhaveyam. I also get ready.
Yeah. So this is Sajjaha has become Sajjo.
Sajjo.
Aham Sajjaha, Tau Sajjau. So it is in dual. Bhaveyam is also Vidhi. I will also be ready. Ahamapi Sajjo Bhaveyam.
Vayam Trayaha Saheva Gachema. We three together, we three go together.
Only Saha Eva has become Sahaiva. So there's an emphasis. We three go together only. Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you. Dhanyavadaha.
Very few hands raised. So should I call people who have not raised their hands? Vani Krishna Warrior.
Namaste Bhagini.
Rama. Namaste.
Ram. Neelakantha Pathashalayam Madhyana Viramaha Kada Bhavet. When does the afternoon break happen in the school? Madhavaha Trayodasha Horataha Chadurdasha Hora Paryandam Viramo Bhavet. From 13th hour to 14th hour, break happens.
Yes, so 13th to 14th, Trayodasha 13th, Chaturdasha 14th. It is 1 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Tada vayam aharam krutva samlapema. Then we eat food and talk.
Yes. Lapati is to talk. Samlapema is to converse. So they have a conversation or they just have a chat.
Okay. Patrikaha pathema. We read letters.
Yes, the magazines.
Oh, magazines. Okay, patrika is magazine. Neelakantha. Kim sarve balaha patrikaha patheyuhu. Do all the boys read magazines?
So it can either be do they all read or should they all read?
Okay.
It can be either of it. Because in Vidhiling, we are not sure. It can mean both. Yeah.
Okay. Madhavaha. Nana. Kechit patheyuhu. Kechit griham gatva agacheyuhu. No. Some read. Some go home and come back.
Yes.
Anye maidane tarutaleshu krideyuhu. The rest play in the playground, in the shade of the trees.
Very good. Tarutaleshu, or near the trees, they play.
Okay. Near the trees.
Yeah. You can try some more.
Neelakantha. Sayankale kada graham agacchehe. When do you come back home in the evening? Madhavaha. Sayamkale sartha chadurtha horayam pathashala viramet. In the evening, at 4:30, the school gets over. The school
gets over.
Tataha muhurtam vyayamabhyasaha bhavet. Then it's time for exercise.
Yes, vyayama abhyasa.
Physical exercise, physical activity. Okay.
Yes. So muhurtam is again for a short while.
Okay. Tataha griham agachema. Then come back home.
We come back home after that.
After that, there will be physical exercise for a short while. Neelakantha, Grihe Sayankalam Katham Nayehe. At home, in the evening, how do you spend time?
Uttam. How do you spend your time in the evening at home? Samyak Bhavini. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Sujata Bhagini.
Namaskaram.
Namaste.
I just have two doubts first. Instead of saying 13 to 14, why can't we say Ekavadanam Taha Dvivadanam Paryant?
You can say. You can say. Ekavadana Taha. Yes, you can say.
And
Madhyane, if you specify, it means PM, so it is fine.
Okay. And Muhurtam, I thought was supposed to be good time or something. Short time.
Muhurtam. Muhurtam is, yeah, it's the spoken Sanskritam. We use Muhurtam as a short period of time.
Okay. Nothing like good time or auspicious time or something.
No, it's a specific period of time, but here it means just for a short while. It depends on the context as well.
Dhanyavada.
So, can you try this?
Okay, I'll just try. Madavaha Grahe Sodarim Balikam Kridina Kahe. Sodarim, I don't know.
Sodari is sister. Sahodari or Sodari is a sister. Grihe.
Balikam Kridina Kahe. Grahe is how? In the house.
Yes.
Sodarim, so Balikam. So the children.
My young sister. No. My little sister. Sodarim Balikam Kridanakaihi Vinodayeyam. So I entertain my little sister with toys. Kridanakaihi.
Vinodayam is entertain.
Yes. Vinodayati is to entertain.
Entertain. Tataha, then Pradoshe Alayam Gatva. We go to the temple. After we go to the temple, Devam.
No, after that, we go to Pradoshe Alayam Gatva. Yes.
Alayam Gatva is after that we go to the temple. Devam Nameyam to pray. We pray.
Yes.
Graham Pratyagatya.
Yes.
Bhuktava. After we come home, after eating, Dasham Hora Paryant, after 10 o'clock, Tasmin Dine, Patitan Pathan Chintayeyam. We study, Tasmin Dine is
in that day.
In that day, okay. Tasmin.
So
okay.
Dashama Hora Paryantam. So till 10 o'clock, what do? We
study. We read.
Or we think about. Chintayeyam is to just recollect the lessons that we have learned in that day.
Okay.
Chinta, it's not we, it is I. I recollect the Chintayeyam. It is in Uttama Purusha Ekavachana.
Okay, so I. Neelakantha, Samichina te Dinacharya. Samichi, end of the day. Samichina is at the end.
Samichina is good. It is, praiseworthy. Samichina te Dinacharya. Your daily routine is good.
It's good. Idanim Gaham Prati Gacheva.
So, it's there. Now let us go.
Abhav
Return.
graham pratyaya. Okay. Ubhav graham pratyagachatah. Yes. Okay. Now let us return home.
Yes. So prati gachati is to go. Prati gachati. Prati is again an upasarga. And prati gacheva is in vidhiling. So it is let us go home. It is like an order or request. And ubhav griham pratyagachatah. They both
Ubhav is
go home.
both graham. Yes.
Samyak. Dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavadah. Dhanyavadah.
So there is a translation exercise on page 67 following this vidhiling lesson. So you can try that for homework. We will discuss the answers in the next class. Before we proceed, and see if there are any questions. Nayehe is which dhatu? It is nayati. Ni naya dhatu. Yes. Patitva is having studied. Prativeshikaha is neighbors or opposite houses, neighboring houses. We can use it for both. So we will see Samanya Bhavishyat Kalaha, which is the Rit Lakaraha. So there is an Anadyatana Bhavishyat Kala, as we saw, which is the Lut Lakara, which we will not be learning right now. We will be learning the Samanya Bhavishyat Kalaha, which is called the Lit Lakaraha. So whether it is an event which will be happening today, later in the day, or tomorrow onwards, we use the Samanya Bhavishyat Kalaha. So the forms are like this. Patishyati, he will read. So we have Patha plus Ishya plus Ti. Raksha Ishyasi, you will protect. And Charishyami is I will move about. Charati, Charishyami, I will move about. It is given Lekhishyava. It is given Likhishyava, but it should be Lekhishyava. We will both write. So you have to make the change. Kridashyamaha is we will play. So Ishya, all the Rit Lakara forms get the Ishya in the rupas. Similarly, Gamishyanti, they will go. Pasyati, here for Pa and Pib, the Pib Dhatuhu, we use Pasyati. And Vatsyati, Vasati, has become Vatsyati, he will dwell. Sthasyati is he, you all. Sthasyatha is you all will stand. The forms are very similar to Lat Lakara forms. We will see them shortly. So as I told you, there are two Bhavishyat Kalas. One is the Rit Lakara, which is the Samanya Bhavishyat, and Anadyatana Bhavishyat, which is the Lut Lakara. So the rupas for Lat, which is the Prathama Purusha Ekavachana, Patha and Ti, Pathati. Whereas in Rit, it is Patishyati, Patha, Ishya, and then Ti, Patishyati. So some dhatus, as we have seen, have this gam and gach. So we use gachati in the lat lakara, whereas we have to use gamishyati in the rit lakara form. Similarly, we use pibati for lat lakara, and we have to use pasyati for the rit lakara. For stha and tisht, we use tishthati, and in future we use sthasyati. So the lit lakara, we have to use the alternate form of the dhatu if there are two forms. Sthasyati, vatsyati, patishyati, gamishyati, etc. indicate the lit lakara or future tense. So for gam dhatu, we have gamishyati, gamishyataha, gamishyanti. So this is the titaha anti is just like the lat lakaraha. Gamishyasi, gamishyataha, gamishyathaha, gamishyatha, gamishyami, gamishyavaha, gamishyamaha. So this ami, avaha, amaha, si, thaha, tha, titaha, anti, all are exactly like the lat lakara. We will look at another dhatu. Patishyati, patishyataha, patishyanti, patishyasi, patishyathaha, patishyatha, patishyami, patishyavaha, patishyamaha. So for the next dhatu, if somebody would like to try, again raise your hand. It will be like pasyati. Koham Mahamudya.
Namo Namah Bhagini.
So can you try this?
Pa dhatu lit lakara.
Yes. It will be
Pibashyati,
pasyati.
pibashyata, pashyati.
For the lat lakara, we use the form pib, pibati, pibataha. Lat, lot, and vidhiling, we have used the pib form. But for rit, we have to use the pa form.
Pa.
So
Okay.
pasyati.
Pashyati, pashyatah, pashyanti. Pashyasi, pashyatah, pashyatha.
It is not shakara, it is the sakara. Pasyati, pasyatah.
Oh, sakara, danta sava.
Yes.
Pasyati, pasyatah, pashyanti.
Yes.
And pasyasi, pasyatah, pasyatha.
Yes.
Pasyami, pasyava, pasyama.
Correct. Pasyami, pasyavaha, pasyamaha. Pasyami, pasyavaha, pasyamaha. So some get ishya, some get just the sya. So we have only with practice we will know which gets what. So for pa, we use pasyati. Can you try the next one as well?
Vasishyati, vasishyata, vasishyati.
For this it is vatsyati.
Oh, acha. What? How ta comes there, ma'am?
It gets interchanged here. Vasati, so vatsyati, it becomes
vatsyati, vatsyataha, vatsyanti. Vatsyasi, vatsyataha, vatsyatha. Vatsyami, vatsyava, vatsyama. But is there a rule for this? I mean, how we will know that vas will have vatsyati?
Initially, it is only by practice, just by becoming familiar with.
Is there any other dhatu also which takes such changes?
Like the takara coming in front, I can't recollect immediately. I will look up something. If there's something, I'll let you.
Dhanyavad. Thank you.
Prakash Mohini.
What should I say?
Just a second. This is tha and tisht. So the first thing will be sthasyati. This is the Prathama Purusha Eka Vachana for the stha tisht rit lakara. Can you try the
Stha dhatu lit lakara.
Yes.
Sthasyati, sthasyataha, sthasyanti.
Yes.
Sthasyasi, sthasyatha, sthasyatha. Sthasyami,
yes.
Sthasyavaha, sthasyamaha.
Yes. So there is an error here. It is given as tasyati. I will correct this. It has to be the Mahapranas tha. Okay. Can you try the next one? Okay. So the homework will be to try the forms of these dhatus. Likha, puja, vada, gai, and chara. So for lik, it will be lekhishyati. Puja, it will be pujayishyati. Vada, it will be vadishyati. Gai, ga, it will be gasyati. And then chara, charishyati.
Charishyati or charishyati?
Charishyati. Dhanyavadaha. So we will stop here. See if there are. So the lik is given as likhishyati in the book. It should be lekhishyati. So just make that one correction. Patishyati is will form. Or I am not sure if you're asking about patishyati. If it is patishyati, it will be he will read. Any questions? Conclude with the Shanti Mantra. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavadaha. Narvela. Shubharatri.